Hollie Sarnak Parsons, class of 2011, softball student athlete extraordinaire. You'll hear why in just a moment. But to present, Hollie is friend Carmela Brown. Carmela.
Good evening, everybody. I, too, am an alumni of College Misericordia. Okay, with that being said, good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have the pleasure, no, the honor of presenting Hollie Sarnak Parsons, class of 2011, softball inductee to the Misericordia's Athletic Hall of Fame. Thank you for introducing me as her friend. As I said, my name is Carmela Brown, and I am the widow of Hollie's softball coach from high school. So I am posthumously doing this presentation on behalf of my husband. With that being said, Hollie's softball coach was Charlie Brown. Yes, you can take a chuckle on that. Sometimes he did act like the infamous Charlie Brown. But Charlie Brown was known as Dude to Hollie. And it was a loving comment that she would make to him. Don't start. All right. There are many thoughts that raced through my mind as I sat trying to describe Hollie. And a couple of those, when I looked back at the years when my husband was coaching and Hollie was a player, and the status that comes through for Hollie is I frequently heard from my husband about Hollie. She has it. The drive, the determination to be the best. And she knows the game, thanks to mom and dad, thanks to her brother and her family members. She's strong. She has power, and best of all, she listens. Countless hours of being in the batting cage during season and off season. The calls to the house. Dude, do you have time to go to the cage? Oh, I remember those calls. Her high school coaches, I even reached out to them. And Mr. Williams and Mr. Warren also described her as a team leader. She was dependable, a solid infielder, and she led her teammates by example. Hollie always went the extra mile, whether during the season or off season, and I can attest to that as the wife of a coach. Hollie was a good academic student and respectful to everyone. I can also attest to that as being a faculty member at the high school at Nanticoke area where she attended. As she left high school and journeyed to Misericordia, all her work ethics followed her. In the classrooms, in her clinical studies, and on the softball field. Hollie worked hard. I can attest to that because there were many a game that I would hear from my husband, we're going to Misery, we're going to see Hollie Bear. We got that. Hollie finished her softball career, and I'm gonna reiterate on everything that's in the program tonight. She finished her softball career as a 3-time all-conference selection. She currently is tied for the all-time school lead with 32 career home runs. And I'm going to say to you, my husband has one with him. She ranks 3rd in career hits at 208, doubles at 44, total bases 352 with 149 RBIs. He's smiling down, Hollie. She ranks the top 10 in Misericordia history for slugging percentage, of which he is probably very proud of, and runs scored. Hollie, dude is sure smiling from above. I personally and publicly right now would like to thank you for your countless hours you spent at Dude's bedside, following your college classes, your clinical hours, and your games. Hollie would show up at my husband's bedside, and she would wait until myself and my daughter would leave. And Hollie would then go and spend a few hours with my husband on his bedside. You are such a special woman and dear to my heart and my daughter's heart. Congratulations to you and your family and your husband and your son Nolan on your induction into the Misericordia Athletic Hall of Fame. Present to you, Hollie Sarnak Parsons. Don't cry. I'm proud of you.
That was tough. So Misericordia has allowed me to make so many great memories here. I'm so thankful to add this night to them. I would like to start by thanking Shar Slocum for taking a chance on me as a freshman and giving me the opportunity to play at a collegiate level. She was an amazing coach and an even better person. To my parents, who drove me to every practice and game, supported me quietly from the stands, and gave me pep talks when I needed them the most. Thank you. This award is just as much yours as it is mine. To my husband, who has been there throughout most of my softball career. We actually started together in T-ball. Your support has never wavered, even when I had little time for anything besides practice and games. Thank you, and I love you. To my son, Nolan, may you always dream big, shoot for the stars, and never give up. I will always be your #1 supporter. Thank you to Misericordia Athletics Department for always supporting your student athletes, and without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you to my botch, my pop, Claire, Mark, and my family and friends who have always supported me and encouraged me to do my best. Thank you to my work family who's here today. My teammate, Nicole Radizak. She was always my person on and off the field at Misericordia. She always pushed me on the field to be a better player, and she was an amazing athlete as well. To my presenter, Carmela Brown, thank you for presenting me with my award today, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your family. Dude meant the world to me, and I'm forever thankful for him. The hours upon hours you gave up for him to help me and Katie become better players. You could have convinced him to start a little later than 6:30 in the morning. But nonetheless, the amount of time he gave us meant less hours with you. You're selfless and so kind. Thank you for being here with me today. Although Dude is no longer with us, I can imagine not thanking him. He is one of the biggest reasons I am standing up here today. He coached me, even when I was a bratty teen who didn't want to listen, because I already knew it all. He coached me when I had a bad game and also when I had a good game. There was always an improvement to be made, and although he was a great softball coach, his coachings went way beyond the field. He lives in many aspects of my life today. He instilled a work ethic that extends off the field and into my daily life. He taught me if you put the work in, you'll see the results. He taught me to respect others, and he always believed in me. This was evident one day when Coach Shar had mentioned that there was a shortstop position opening, and Dude had me on the field every day after batting practice to take ground balls at shortstop. I told him multiple times I was not a shortstop. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not fast. I didn't have the range or the speed for the position, but regardless, he still hit ground balls for weeks, making me run back and forth at shortstop. I didn't end up making shortstop, thank God, and I told you so, Dude. But the confidence he had in me was contagious, and I became a better player and a better person because of him. So thank you, Dude. I love you, and I miss you. Thank you.
Congratulations. I think we just heard if this is a word, I might be making it up, exemplification of Misericordia University relationships. And we heard from two people tonight, right there in Hollie's remarks and in Carmela's remarks, what relationships mean and how valuable they are at Misericordia and how they are to others. So, whew, thank you.